Hello, hi, how are you? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching our last videos. And as I promised in the end of our last video, I'll be doing an exclusive video on one specific business. I'll be doing a business at a time. Those who watched the last video that I was explaining several businesses that you can venture into, know that I promised at the end of that video, I promised to break down the a business at a time. So today we are going to break down one business. I don't know if it's one or it's three in one. It's the business in households, bedding, decor, and kitchenware. I promise to do this video and I'll be offering crucial information in this video, including where to get your items. I'll share contacts in this video. So straight to the point, as a reminder, I want you to go down there. If you've not subscribed to this channel, make sure you click on the subscription button. Feel free to share the link to your friends, share on your WhatsApp, on your timeline, on your social media handles. I will very much appreciate it. Make sure to tag me when you share the link. Asanteni sana. So straight to the point, I want us to elaborate on this business. Hii biashara ya bedding, decor items, and kitchenware. What is it? What does it mean when you say a business in bedding, household, and kitchenware? This is a business whereby you sell or you offer services that are related to the households, or you sell items that are used in the kitchen, used in the house, used for decoration, used in the bedroom. That is the kind of business we are talking about here. What are you supposed to deal with? You see, in this business, you can have it as a single. You can break it down. Zikuwe biashara tatu, whereby you can have one of you dealing in bedding business only. You can have another one dealing in decor items only, and you can have another one dealing in kitchenware only. Or you can have one who is having one big shop that has all items that are used in a household. Kuanzia kitchen, living room, bedrooms, to the lounge, to the balcony. Yani biashara ya nyumbani sasa, all items zinatumika in the backyard, all those small items that you use in the house. So what do you consider when you want to venture into this business? As we said from the first video, when you want to start a business, you have to identify a gap in the market, or rather, you have to find a problem that is existing in the market so that you can offer a solution to that problem, or you find a gap in the market and then you try to fill that gap. So, what factors do you consider when you're setting up a decor shop, a bedding shop, or a kitchenware shop? So let's say, you can have this business as a shop. You can set up a shop somewhere or you can have it as a side hustle. I will explain both. When you're having this business as a shop, you want to have this shop in a specific location, an ideal location for those kind of items. What do you consider when you're setting up a shop in kitchenware, a shop in decor items, and a shop in bedding? You need space. Some of these decor items, like those Nordic tables, those Nordic chairs, those small pieces, the drawers, the small furnitures. I'm talking about the small furnitures. They need space for storage and they need space for display. You don't have to hautaweka meza ndani mahali haionekani and then you expect it to sell. You need space to display those items. I'm talking of decor items. You need to display the trays, you need to display the wallpaper, uzipange mahali client akiingia anaona the whole display there. You need to put up things vile zinafaa, like you're selling flowers in pots. You need to display them vizuri. You put those pots there, you put in the flowers. If they're hanging flowers, you find somewhere you can hang them, watu waone. If it's the climbing plants, you need space, yani a wall you can have the plant climb. The client akikuja anajua how to use this specific item. So you need space in the first place. When you're setting up a decor shop or a shop that deals with items that are used in a household, you need to find a location yenye iko karibu in terms of demographics, iko karibu na population that is interested or it's much more inclined in such items. You won't go setting up you have to find pahali watu wanatafuta hizo vitu, mostly residential places kuna mahardware penye watu wanajenga nyumba mpya wako, they are walking around, they will need those items to fill their houses. You have to be very keen on choosing a location. The second, ya kwanza tulisema ni space. choose the location correctly. And again, you have to get the right permits for this business. I think it's just a business permit and a fire permit. If I'm not wrong, you don't need much about this business. So apart from space and demographics, you have to look at the accessibility of this place. What do I mean by accessibility of this shop? How how often do people pass watu wanapita hapo mbele ya hiyo shop? How? And if I'm coming to shop to your shop, I'm coming to pick some tables, I'm coming to pick some blankets, I'm coming to pick some carpets. How is that place accessible when I come with a vehicle? Nitaweza kupark mahali? Will I find a place to park? Will the riders find a place to put their bikes? Will the trucks coming in, your delivery trucks, have space to come in? Settled, or they access your shop, they have them loaded or offloaded. Accessibility is key, especially when you're setting up a big shop that has a lot of items. The place should be accessible to the main routes, barabara, and have space ya accommodate delivery trucks, bikes, clients, vehicles. Because you see someone who is coming to a decor shop or to a nini amejipanga, so anakam kupick several items. So accessibility, if you can find a location that is accessible by road, pahali magari zinaweza ingia with ease. So after that, now you've identified everything, you have to find if you're doing it now as a side hustle, what do you need or what do you consider when you're setting up an online decor shop, an online bedding shop, an online kitchenware shop? What do you consider when you're setting up such a shop exclusively online? What I know, when you're doing a decor shop online, you have to have a pickup point. Hauwezi fanya without a pickup point. There need to be a place whereby you can put a few items for your clients to come and see. And then you have to be very precise on what you want to deal with. Uhakikishe sana vitu na sell, you have the right audience. You have to study your audience because this is online. You have to put a lot of work in winning your clients' trust. You don't want to have something brought to your pickup point alafu customer akose kuchukua. It's not easy when you're doing it as an online shop with no shop. Ni ngumu, but I'm telling you, this business has the best margins. So kama unaweza, you can just join in as a side hustle or an online shop. So what is the estimated budget to start this business? You see, when I'm coaching friends, when I'm coaching some clients on which business to start, where to start, I get this question so often. Nahitaji pesa ngapi kuanza kuuza mtumba? Nahitaji pesa ngapi kufungua hardware? Nahitaji pesa ngapi kufungua spare parts? Nahitaji pesa ngapi kufungua club, kufungua bar? You see, budget is versatile. It's not a fixed amount of money that you need to start a business. Nimesema so many times, when you're starting a business, as long as you've done your research, you're willing to put in the work, sometimes money is the last factor you should consider. But unless you have a clear vision of what you want, like you want to start big, you want to start a big shop in a big location with specific kind of marketing, specific quantity of products, budget is not a fixed at you say you need 1 million, you need 200k to start this business. It's not fixed. It's up to you what you have, where you want to start. You can start with nothing. Unaweza kuwa una broke, you find those wholesalers wanasell a single item with lower prices, una markup, you pick as you deliver and you get your margin. Or you can set up a shop, you can have it well done, you do the site, you do the pages, you invest heavily on marketing. You can have a shop worth more than 100 million, or you can even start with zero cash. You can start with nothing, just a phone, some data, some good marketing skills. So this question on estimated budget to start this business, it's versatile. It's not fixed. You can start with any amount or anything you have to start with. So what else do we discuss? On the last video, I explained that I'll be doing in details on where to source products. So you have found this place, you have the money, or you have the budget, or you have the strategy of starting this business. And now, where do you get the items that you want to sell? You see, we will break this one by one. We start with bedding. Bedding entails duvets, mattresses, pillows, bed covers, bed sheets, nets. What else have I left out? Cushions, hizo zote. Where do you get these items? If you are starting a big shop, unataka duka kubwa ikuwe well stocked up, I will advise you to go look for the Chinese. Chinese hawako China peke yake, Guangzhou, Hong Kong. Chinese, they have their stores in Kenya. They have stores in Kenya whereby their factories have ni kama stores zao, and they have salespeople. But what the downside of this is that for those Chinese stores that sell these beddings in bulk, you cannot buy small quantities. You will find, like, when you're going to buy a pillow, you buy in a bale of 5 pairs. When you're buying a duvet, you buy in a bale of 50 pairs or 40 duvet sets, and that is one size. Unapata 6x6, you have to pick 40 of them. Unapata 5x6, you pick 40 of them or 20 of them. That is when you're starting a big shop. If you have capital, you have a shop, you think you have the right resources to start big, I would advise you to go and buy from those Chinese guys. I have the contacts. Ukitaka, kindly get in touch with me. I'll share you the contacts, or I give you someone atakupeleka to the stores by miguu. You go, you see them, you have a conversation, and we charge a certain fee to do that, to facilitate that. But if you want to start a big shop, a big bedding shop, I would advise you usinunue moja sijui wapi. Just go buy in bulk. Nunua mabedsheet mingi, nunua duvet mingi, nunua neti na makaton, nunua what else, pillows na bales, nunua bed covers na bales. Hizo bales, I mean bales, they're not the mtumba bales, these are new bales vile zimepackaged from the factories, from the Chinese factories. So when you want to start the bedding business, unaanza duka kubwa, you can look for me. We talk, I take you where you can buy. We have so many Chinese stores. At least I've talked and interacted with at least 4 of them. Nimeenda kwa ofisi zao, nimeona the products, the quality is excellent. The prices will shock you, by the way. They have utapata margin poa sana ukianza from there. So what if you don't have the money? You don't have the 300k or 400k to start buying from the Chinese, kununua vitu mingi. You don't have maybe space, ama unaogopa, hauko willing to take the risk ya kuchukua vitu mingi. How can you start this bedding business? Go to Kamukunji. Negotiation skills. Your tongue will have you win in so many such situations. So I want you, if you don't have money, you don't want to start a big business, I want you to wake up siku moja asubuhi na mapema kabla soko zijae, when the people are energetic in Kamukunji, hawajachoka, wametulia. I want you to go around, walk into shops, uone the products they're selling. You pick contacts of wale watu unaona wana sell the products that you would like to sell. You pick their contacts, you pick their catalog, what they have and in what quantity and in what prices, and you start selling at your own prices. How does this work? You get an order and you pick from them. Or you have money, you have a small shop, you want to start a bedding business, go down there, interact na wao sana vizuri sana, and then you pick from them. Unaenda unachukua kitu yao, unachukua vitu 5, duvet 5, pillow 5, bed cover 2, bedsheet 2, and then you start your business. Another thing, if you feel like you need to pick from the factory and you don't have money, you can network with other small scale traders mwenye wanauza bedding pia. You network, muungane. What you do, you go, you pick the things from the Chinese in big quantity. That is what the shops in Kamukunji do. Mnaungana nyi wote mnauza vitu za hao. You pick from the Chinese in those big quantities, then mnagawana equally. Let's say you are 5 of you, you pick a bale of 50 duvets, mnaekelea pesa, mnabuy the 50 from the Chinese guy, mnagawana equally 10 pieces each. If you can, kindly network with small scale traders, mnachukua huko ndo mna maximize and mnaweza kupata a very good margin. So that is where you get the products. We go to kitchenware. Kitchenware we have, if you can, kama uko na pesa, I would advise you to go to Alibaba. I will do a separate post on how to source items from Alibaba without getting conned. Kama uko na pesa and you feel like you want to take this risk and start a good business, a running business, enda Alibaba. If you want to source in large quantities, go to Alibaba and source from there. But if you don't want to take the risk or to take that route, there are wholesalers and big suppliers in Kenya who supply in quantities. In large quantities. Large quantities namaanisha hautaenda kama vile you walk into those shops in OTC, unachukua vikombe set moja, unachukua Nachukua pressure cooker moja. This one sells in cartons. You see, like a carton has 40 blenders, you pick it hivo, 40 blenders. Pressure cooker, there are 6 of them, you pick the whole carton, 6 of them. Easy non-stick inakuja carton, either minimum yake ni cartons 5. Carton moja iko na 4 sets, so you're picking 20 sets. So if you can that, kunao, some of them are in Isli, a street opposite Garissa. There's like a street there, tuduka tumezeeka hapo, au wanauza in large quantities, and then there are the Asian shops at OTC. Those shops sell pia in bulk. Ukiwaambia unataka mingi kabisa, they will tengeneza prices for you. And what if you don't want to pick those bulky orders? What can you do? Enda Kamukunji, tembea OTC, tafuta vitu poa, quality poa, chagua, jaza duka. What if you don't have a shop, even at a small shop, you want to do it exclusively as online? Again, go, amuka mapema. Usiende time wamechoka na time au hizo maduka zimejaa clients ndio unawaongelesha hapo kando. How dare you? No, amuka mapema kabla clients waamke. Go talk to those shops, ona vitu wanauza, take the details, the contacts, the items they have and the prices. Kuja, anza kuuza. You pick from them, you get an order, unachukua, unadeliver, unalipwa. That is how it works. And the best time to go and talk to those people and establish good relationships, amka mapema kabisa kabla wachoke and kabla wakwe overwhelmed na clients down there. So what else? Then we go to decor. Decor items ni vitu kama decor, it's a variety of things. But I want to just mention a few, like artificial flowers, easy lights, kuna carpets, kuna hizi vitu za deco. For flowers, artificial flowers, tembea Stage Market. For lights, Nyamakima has so many shops za lights. For carpets, Kamukunji and Isli, take your walk around there. Tembea vizuri sana huko. Utapata all the deco items you need. But if you want in bulk, import. Sawa. So another thing we have to discuss is that businesses that you can do to complement this kind of business. You've started this business, tuseme umeanza kuuza bedding. If you're doing it as a single, you can supplement it with the 3 I have mentioned. If you're selling maduve nini, supplement na vitu za deco. Ama kama unauza deco, supplement na vitu za kitchen, vikombe, sahani, hizo sufuria, all those things. What are the business groups that you need to network with to your advantage when you start this business? You see, networking is very crucial in business, and there's these certain businesses zenye kama vile unapata mtu wa hardware anahitaji ku network na contractors ndo apate kazi sasa. So when you're running this kind of business, you need to connect and network with these 2 businesses. Unafaa network na watu wa interior designers, you need to connect with them. And again, interior designers, they get empty houses handed in to them by the contractors. Anajua where to get all those items. Anafuata vitu za kitchen, ajaze bedroom, ajaze living room, afanye deco, all that. So you need to network with interior designers. Watafute to just have their contacts. Haya. Another thing, how do you predict patterns and seasons and use them to your maximum advantage ukishaanza hii biashara? How do you predict patterns na seasons? Tuseme kama time COVID ilikuja, you are already in the business, ulikuwa unauza bedding, COVID imekuja. What would you have done to be able to kukaa relevant in the season? Ungeleta vitu kama sanitizer, soap dispensers. Like you have to be very open-minded. What is going on in the world? In what season are we in? Ndo ujue maximize on that to get advantage. So kama clients wako wanakuja kubuy vitu za how time ya COVID, if you brought soap dispensers, very nice one, very cute sanitizer dispensers, all those things, mask holders, maximize on the season. For example, and again something else, tuko Christmas, hiyo time leta zile pillow za Christmas, beddings za Christmas, leta hizo bed sheets za Valentine's. And you have to go keep evolving with the seasons and the times that we are in. That will itakuenable kukaa relevant all through, to have clients coming into your business all through. Tumefika rainy season, unauza sijui vyombo, vikombe, sahani nini. Wakati wa baridi hiyo ndo unafaa kuleta coffee maker. Hizo coffee mugs. Thermomax, even ndo unafaa ufanye hizo advertisements zikuwe well amplified, ndo watu wanaona vitu zenye unahitaji at such a time. You remain relevant, unakaa kila saa unaonekana. So this is a trick you learn in the job, or you have to feel una evolve vile vitu zinaenda, una move na trends and patterns and such things. Deco items, unauza deco wakati wa Christmas, leta lights, leta hizo jingle, hizo vitu za jingle bells, leta stars, leta hizo, just move in with the season. Move in with the season too, or move with the currency, whatever is happening in the world. Make sure your business remain relevant. That is a trick you have to play. Usifanye they start looking for things that they need at that time in other stores na walikuwa already client wako. Retain your clients as much as you can. And finally, do you need insurance for such a business? I'm not a professional on this, but I think if you have a shop in whichever place worth whichever amount of money uko na stock, you should consider this. Watu online hapa mko cautioned, your losses are manageable. Let me tell you, when you have stock kwa duka, 3 million, 5 million, business sabotage, calamities, and those small accidents, they can have you on your knees forever. So I think you should consider that, but I would advise you to seek professional advice on this. And if feel you need it, go for it. As a business person, you have to only take unavoidable risks. Na ni zile risk hawezi avoid, ni zile risks that you're just risking, maybe something good might come out of it. So we try and avoid losses as much as we can, ndo tuweze kukeep at pan and keep our businesses moving. Thank you so much for watching, and I would like someone to suggest on the comment section what you want me to discuss next, but we will be still doing the business series. Tumefanya here bedding, interiors na decor na kitchenware, so we'll be doing them a step at a time. Tutaenda fashion, tutaenda liquor store, all those, but mtu akona any question regarding business, feel free to inbox me ama comment kwa comment section. I might as well do a video on it. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and invite your friends on this.